Good morning, Flosstubers. It is 9:30 in the morning on Saturday, February 27th, 2016. Can't believe February is almost done. It'll be done Tuesday since it's a leap year and we get an extra day of February. Uh, which means Wednesday's March 1st, which means that's my birthday month. Yay! Uh, wow, I just sounded like Katie right there. Um, this is one of the years where Easter's at the end of March, which means my birthday falls during the Easter holiday, which means, it bothered me when I was little, but as I've gotten older, I'm like, okay, that's fine. We do the holidays all together as a family. I'll get anything my mom might get me, I'll get on Easter Sunday along with any other Easter presents. I mean, there's been times in the past where it's like, okay, your birthday's 3 days before Easter. In Easter, I might just get a bigger gift altogether to cover both, which is fine. I'm older, but when I was little, I hated, like, what do you mean I gotta wait till whatever day to get my birthday presents? Like, when I was little, we'd go down to my grandparents' house, and it was like, what do you mean I gotta wait till Easter to get my birthday card? But as you get older, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever, it makes more sense. Makes it easier. I get that. I completely get that with 3 kids. Let's see, what else has been going on before I get into the stitchy stuff. If you watch my last video, not my last Flosstube video, but the last video I uploaded, which was about Perfectly Posh. And even if you didn't, it's there, go take a look. I double promoted this past week. You start out as a protege, and then once you hit a certain amount in sales, you promote to pink. And when you promote, you get a 5% increase in commissions. So that means more stitchy stash. Or more stuff for the kids, or I can turn around and order more stuff for myself. Which is fine, because then I get my commissions on anything I order for myself. The second promotion is, right now they're currently in their spring incentive, which started December 1st, and it goes till the end of... Hold on one sec. Okay, back to what I was saying. The little one needs something. The second promotion is, right now, it's currently in the spring incentive, which started December 1st, and it goes to March 31st. And everybody, doesn't matter your rank or your pay rate or whatever, when they do the incentives, everybody starts at 0 again. And so you have to, like, work your way back up. So, like, I could not, it's probably not going to happen, but theoretically, I could have outranked my top of my upline, theoretically. So they have a different rewards for each rank you move up during the incentive. So I hit normal pink, as I say it, lifetime pink, because once you hit pink, you never go back down. You stay at the 25% commission. Once you hit lifetime pink, like I said, you stay that. So I hit that Wednesday, and then Friday I hit incentive pink, and I'll get a nice little pink polka dotted scarf coming to me. For the incentive. For hitting lifetime pink, I'm getting a pink t-shirt that says Perfectly Posh Pink on it to wear to events, wear around, and then I'll get another little pin and a little certificate. I love that this company does that. Like, I mean, I sold ONeil for over a year, and there was no incentives to, like, oh, if you sell this much, there was incentives, but it was like, oh, if you sell $20,000 in this time span, blah, blah. Not exactly 20,000, but it felt like it should have been 20,000. And it was the same people that would always win over and over again. And I don't know, I kind of left ONeil because the camaraderie wasn't there. For me, personally. The team I was under was not a very good team, not a very supportive team. If you were having a bad patch, it was like, oh, God, well, just da-da-da-da. Like, and I understand, I'm a firm believer in put your big girl panties on, pull your bootstraps up, and deal with it. But it was like, hey, I'm having trouble with sales. Do you have any ideas on this? Do you have any ideas on that? And their solution was always like, well, order more stuff personally for yourself, and then it'll increase your sales, and blah, 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 blah. Well, my budget's this big. And it's nothing against makeup. I love the makeup. I think it's great makeup. But I'm having an easier time selling Posh because it's more price friendly. And it's stuff you might use every day. Like, who doesn't wash their face every day? Wash their body every day? Who doesn't use chapstick every day? Hand cream, body scrubs, like stuff like that. But anyway, I digress. But Like, one of the big hits in our house is for my 4.5-year-old, and even my 7.5-year-old likes it. The Sleepy Sleep Stick. It's like the third or fourth ingredient in. Third ingredient in out of 5 ingredients. Okay, there's only 5 ingredients in this. Third ingredient is lavender oil. Not lavender fragrance, not natural lavender oil. She was diagnosed last month with ADHD, which didn't surprise me because the other one has ADHD, one has ADD. So we weren't surprised. And we were getting ready to go to a med check. About a week before, I said something to my oldest, going, "Hey, Ronnie, remind me next week when we go for your med check. Because I have to go every 3 months, check the weight, see how everything's doing, blah, blah, blah." It's federal regulations. But I was like, remind me to say something to the doctor about how the sleeplessness side effect of the Ritalin has kicked in with your little sister. Because it'd be like, we were up till midnight, 1 a.m. before I could finally get her to stay in bed. And I knew it was a possible side effect because my other 2 had started out on it. But neither one of them were as bad as her. And I'm like, remind me to say something to the doctor. He might say give her some melatonin, which is fine. My oldest was like, "Mom, you've got this stick. Try it." We've been using it for 3 weeks. Works amazing. I didn't tell her, "Oh, this is going to help you go to sleep." All I ever told her at first was, "This will give you nice dreams." Because I wanted to see if it actually worked. Not like, "Here, this is to make you sleep." And for her to get in her head. Maybe it did get in her head. I don't know. But anyway, I love it. It works. I think I'm going to end up having to order another one because we're going through it pretty quick because 3 of us using it, because I even use it some nights. It just kind of lulls me off to sleep. But anyway, to stitching stuff or other creative stuff before we get into the other creative stuff. I picked these up the one day because I saw them in a video. They're twistable crayons. These are nice. I keep these in my purse for when we go places. It's nicer with the kids. Heck, I even like them. And then I just, for the heck of it, I'd seen it in a video, and I ordered this for myself off of YouTube. Well, I saw it on YouTube. I'm sorry, I didn't order off YouTube. I ordered it off Amazon to have. I'm still only just playing around with it, like a little bit here and there. I like taking this with me to work. If it's slow, I have something to do. Oh, excuse me. But I like taking those twistable crayons with me because they're nice for the kids. Like I said, I even got them for me, but hey, we'll say it's for the kids. But let's start out with a little bit of a haul before we get to whips, because part of the haul rolls into the whips, because I already used one of the fabrics I got for something, and that's why I'm filming this now, because it's for a birthday present for my little sister, who I'm going to give it to her later here tonight. So, alright, so I decided, after my whole fiasco with Mo and everything, I was missing getting hand-dyed threads. Not that I don't have a big stash, but I like getting threads once a month. Or whatever. So, and I'm not going to get into the whole fiasco with Mo because it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. All I know is she lost a crap load of my business, but that's okay. But hey, I digress. So I joined the Floss of the Month, or the Floss Club. Can't even say Floss of the Month. The monthly club from Fiberlicious. I joined monthly club 1, where you only get one each. You only get 5 colors. Excuse me, my nose is so itchy today. You only get 5 colors, and then the other club is for, I did cotton. And for the other, there's monthly cotton club 2, where you get 10 colors. So I did 5 colors to start out with. And I don't know, I need to double check with it. But I think if you do the 10, you get 10 different colors. You don't get 2 of each. That way, if you're just trying to build up all the colors to see what you like, which is nice then, because then you can see what you like. So you get a certain number, you start at a certain, you get 5, and it starts at a certain number. And I think this month it started at 26 and went through 30. Yes, 26 through 30. So this is Camellia. It's nice pinky browns and oranges. I like that. Or not pinky browns. Pink, brown, and some purple. And 27 is different greens, so it's moss. I'm sure I could find something for that. Light greens. number 28. And if anybody's, I'm giving you the number, so if you want, you want to look it up that way. I'm not exactly sure how you can look it up on her website. I think they might be alphabetical. I don't remember. This is 28. This is Quiet Stone, which is, there's a little bit of gray, some greens, and then browns. Like a little bit of grays right down here. So I think that would be fun. 29 is Bermuda, which is greens and some blues and orange, yellowy green and like tan and brown. It's beachy colors is what it is. It's beach colors. And then I actually had to post a picture because it came with the wrong tag, which is fine. They fixed it for me. I posted a picture and she answered me. This is number 30, Apricot Sunshine, which is like blues and reds and orange. Nice summery feeling. And my cat just came in. I'm like, who the heck's at my door? It's my cat. One of them. And then I was actually pleasantly surprised when I opened my package that, I don't know if you can really see it very well. It's a little organic beeswax thread conditioner. It's a little gift, and it's shaped like a little heart. And it comes in this cute little package. I haven't used it yet. There you can see it better. It's just really cute. I thought it was really nice. Alrighty, and then I was hoping I was just going to wait until later to do this, but I got to wrap that because I have more fabric coming today from LJ. But we're going to do this. Okay. So this is a 28 count Monaco from LJ. Excuse me. 15 by 18, and it is called Apocalypse. Yeah, I bought it when he was having a little bit of a sale. It was, if you bought two, you got 20% off, blah, blah, blah. I just was like, why not? I don't know what I'm going to put on it. Excuse me, I'm like, smell my fabric. Which, if you bought from him, oh my god. It smells like so good. And for the record, if you don't want smelly fabric, just when you order, let them know. Oop. Just put a little note, like in your when you pay your PayPal invoice, that you don't want the dryer sheet. He'll leave it out. But I don't know what I'll use this for. I'm sure I'll find something. I'm sure. I'm one of those people, I buy because it's pretty. And then I find something. There's been a few times where I have bought fabric with a project in mind. One, and it's usually like, I'd say it's been a couple times I've bought 14 count with a project in mind. One time, a good example is I bought fabric, sparkly pink and purple fabric from Mo for the Disney Princess clock. Actually, I kind of sent her a link and asked her to help me out. And the same thing with my big Khaleesi piece. When I finished her, I had asked Mo, hey, I'm stitching this. I want this. I want a pretty fabric. I was like, I don't want anything gray or anything too light because I didn't want her hair to get lost, but I kind of wanted to pull out more of that blue in her shirt because there wasn't a whole lot of that blue in her shirt. And that, to me, that picture was kind of like from season 2-ish. Yeah, season 2. When she was in Karth. I wanted to pull that blue out because that's kind of like when she really, really kind of came badass and came into her own. But that was just me. That's what I wanted. So very rarely do I buy fabric with a project in mind. I'll get it and be like, oh, this will work for this. Oh, this will work for that. But, okay. Now we're rolling into the other stuff. Like I said, this part goes with a finish. So we're going to show you this and I'll show you that. This was, and I'm going to show you the scrap that's left and then I'll show you what I stitched on it. I bought this when I bought Apocalypse because, like I said, he was having a little bit of a sale. And he was going through a little bit of a thing. And I was like, you know what? I can help out. I have extra money. I'll help out. It's fine. I have no problem doing it. Plus. Yes, Ticker? What are you doing? My cat's crazy. I bought this one mainly, one, because I knew this was the first hand-painted piece he did. And then 2, I mean, it was pretty. And then 3, because of the name. This is 14 count Ida called Rainbowbrite. I'm an 80s kid. I loved Rainbowbrite. Okay? So this is what I have left. What I stitched, well, like this. I think. Whatever. Yeah. And I just was like, oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. And even my husband was like, what are you going to stitch on that? Because that's not your normal type of fabric. And I go, I don't know. I was like, if nothing else, I'll stick it in a frame. Because it was pretty. I mean, seriously, I would have just stuck this in a frame and called it a day if I had to. I would have gotten a 14 by 17 frame and stuck a piece of fabric in the frame just for it being so stinking pretty. I mean, really, I would have. That's how you can tell I have issues. But I was like, you know what? When we started planning going out for my sister's birthday, I was like, I was going to take her out to eat one time, but then my grandfather's like, let's do a big family dinner. We're all going out. So I'm like, okay. I don't know if I would have done dinner with her, but I would have taken her to lunch one day. So I was like, you know, my little sister. Okay, yeah, she's my little sister. What am I going to be, 36? She turned 29. Because we're 7 years apart. She loves Tinkerbell. I have nothing wrong with that. I collect Tigger stuff. I love Tigger. Okay? So I, every now and then, will do something for her Tinkerbell. I think last year for her birthday, I did the Clouds Factory, Sailor Moon, and Tuxedo Mask little couple. Because she loves Sailor Moon. I got her into Sailor Moon. But I was like, okay, this is cute, quick, easy stitch for your birthday. Little frame. Well, I was like, you know what? I got that pretty rainbow. I was like, you know what? I know what I'm going to stitch on it so I can use it. And I know she'll appreciate it. I went on Etsy. Oh, and you can see the reflection, my computer reflection. Here, maybe I'll shut this down for one. There we go. Okay, now you can see me. But anyway, as you can see, there we go. I went on Etsy and typed in Tinkerbell silhouette. And there's a bunch that popped up, and I found one that I like because there was either this Tinkerbell by itself for $5, or there was Tinkerbell in 8 princesses silhouettes for $5. I went with that one because why not? You can get more for your money. So I stitched it on here, and I knew I could have went with a smaller frame, but I wanted to show off more of this gorgeous fabric. And then the saying here, my mom printed it out for me because she has a Cricut and she has a Tinkerbell Cricut. I asked her, do you have the Faith Trust Pixie Dust? Can you look for me? So she printed it out on a 4x4 card, and then she sent it in the mail to me. Literally, we live a half hour apart, but by the time I would have drove down to pick it up off of her, I would have wasted more gas than a 50-cent stamp. Or however much it is now, 52, 54, whatever. It was cheaper to mail it. So she printed that out for me, and then when it was just a square card, and that's how I originally planned on putting it under, and I had trimmed it up a little bit, but I was like, you know what? Let me trim around it, make it a little fancy schmancy, and I tucked it in right there, and that's why I said originally I bought it because I was going to put the square down here, and I was like, you know what? It looks better here, and then I left all the excess pretty fabric. I think my sister's going to love it because, well, 1, it's Tink. 2, I made it for her. And 3, hello, that fabric. But anyway. Alright, screen back on. Alrighty. That's better. Now on to some other whips. Excuse me. I did look at my last video real quick to see what I hadn't shown. Last video I shown off. I haven't worked on my Doctor Who clock in a while. And I had finished page 1 on a Harley. Well, I'm pretty darn near close to finishing page 2. I mean, there's still some filling in here and filling in here with the card. Filling in the A, and then there's stuff. I can't believe how much pink is in this card. Like, literally, there's pinks. And I can see how with the shading it's going to work great, but if you get right up on it, it's like, why is a white card pink? But it's going to work. It's going to work. I mean, it really does. Now that I'm looking in my video screen. But, so, yeah, like, there's a little stitch here. So, I mean, I put it down for a little bit because my oldest asked me, could she pick something? Oops, excuse me. And, for me to work on. Because I was like, yeah, not that I don't want to finish her Doctor Who clock, but I was like, I got on this Harley Cake, and then she was like, Mom, you look like you're getting a little frustrated with all the color changes. Why don't you pull out one of your older silhouette pieces? I was like, I feel like starting something new. I got all this pretty new fabric. She goes, can I pick something? And I go, okay, well, you got to pick from patterns I have printed out because I need to get ink from my printer. I'm like, and we got to make sure whatever it is, it fits on piece of fabric. So she went in, she picked out a chart, went in my stash, picked out the floss. My oldest is 13, so I can, I gave her a couple different options based on the color fabric she picked out. I forget what I was going to say. So she picked this all out herself. I'm sounding like my little daughter. No, like she's little. But yeah, she picked the whole color combination. So she picked this. This is 28 count. This is Fabrics by LJ Scarlett's 28 count. This is the Heart Silhouette freebie from Charting Creations. And it's heart. There you can see it. The floss is called Candy Heart. And it was from when Mo did like a candy line. Like it was licorice, gumdrops, like all kinds of stuff. Pixie Stick. I know Pixie Stick was one because I've had that pulled aside for something else. I think. Wow. My hair went funky last night when I was sleeping. Good thing I'm curling it later. But, so there's like a little bit of like light white, silverish, light blues, pinks, purples. Like, kind of like a candy heart. Getting the Valentine hearts. So I have finished 3 pages over here. And then this a little bit up here was the start of a page. And then this is like a bigger page. And there'll be another page down here. Like I'm going in rows across. Just because when I started it, the way I had the fabric position, it was just easier to go down. So all this still needs filled in. So like I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here and there just because I feel like it. So I think when I finish this little bit in here, I'm going to go back to Harley and at least finish that page. And then maybe work on some other stuff. I don't know, like I got so many stuff started. I want to finish Under the Moon. Speaking of Harley, LJ's supposed to be making me whenever I tell him I want it. He had a Harley piece up the other day. And it was red and black. I'm like, that's perfect. That's what I wanted. And by the time I saw it, it was too late for me to get it. So he's going to redo it for me whenever I give him the go-ahead. Because I want red and black because I bought the Unity Ring silhouette from Charting Creations. I'm going to stitch that using B5200 because all these years I've stitched stuff for everybody else and I have not done anything for me and my husband. And our wedding colors were black, red, and white. So that's why I want to do it that way. Hold on one sec, everybody. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Something needs batteries or something, and it's like, it can wait like 2 more minutes. So as I was saying, I want to do the Unity silhouette in B5200 on the Harley because the fabric's red and black, and that's what I want. Because that's, like I said, that's our wedding colors. I'm not going to put the date. I'm not going to do anything, but I'll know that's for us. So I'm probably going to order that here shortly and get going on that. I think that would be something nice to do while, I mean, he's gone a good part of the week for work. So it could be something like, if I get the fabric soon, I could possibly have it finished in time for our wedding anniversary this year. You know, because that'd give me something I can, like, that could be my piece to work on when he's not home. And just kind of hide it and make it like a surprise, you know. But, I don't know. We'll get to it eventually. But other than that, that's about it. Oh, and if you are a book and cat lover fan, get to Charting Creations and look at the new silhouette that went up. It's a bookshelf silhouette. I'm planning on ordering it Monday as a treat to myself for promoting, you know, gotta reward yourself somehow. I already have colors picked out for it. That might end up being what I put on Apocalypse. Because there's like, I hate to say it, I already know what color I'm going to stitch the kitty. That is sad. I don't even have it yet, and I already have colors picked out in my head. I have issues. But I have a hand-dyed floss that's called Calico, so I think that would be perfect. Plus, our one cat, she's not a calico, she's a tortie, which is a black version of a calico. Calicos are white with the orange and white, you know, orange and black. A tortie's black with orange and white, so So I figured that would be fun. At least it would kind of tie into our cats. Though the other cat's pure gray with a little bit of orange. The kids named her Elsa when we found her. Go figure, right? But I can't really think of much else. I'm just kind of babbling at this point. I guess I need to go change batteries in a toy. And I'm going to sit down and work some more on my part. And I guess I'll catch you all later. You have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below about anything. I'll get to them and I'll answer them in my next video. I'm going to try to start trying to do at least 2 a month instead of maybe 1 every month. Just this past month's been crazy, crazy busy. I picked up so many extra shifts, dance, kids are sick. It's just been nuts. But, all right, everybody enjoy your weekend and I will see you all on the flip side.